Hello everyone, Steve here from Tech Toy Tinker and Retro Arena. I wanted to do just a quick video to give you guys an update on the status of the build for the VMU with the Pi1 inside, 1B to be exact. It started off with I think 7 or 8 systems and now it's up to 29. I'll give you guys a quick look at what's on here. I had to be careful when choosing systems because there's a limited number of buttons obviously. And so I couldn't try to get anything that would require like 8 buttons running or anything crazy like that. There's a couple things on here that work that I wasn't really expecting to, so there's a bonus. PlayStation's a mixed bag. Some games do work, some games do not. Not really much can be done about that. However, I was not expecting Sega CD to work, and it does. So that's a nice surprise. A little bit of dust on my screen. Apparently that game itself doesn't work, but the emulator does. Super Nintendo works as well, but some games struggle a little bit. There's still a few more systems I plan to add to this device, stuff like Mega Duck, for example. I always mess up the button push for some reason. The silly thing is, the button push is not overly complicated. I just seem to have a knack for messing it up, and I have no idea why. Oop, that's way too loud. That's the only issue I have with this, is that the volume is capable of being turned far, far louder than would ever possibly be necessary. Do plan to fix that, though. It can go up louder than that. The reason why it's sort of... and press that in. The reason why it sounds a little bit different right now, I'll just show you guys. Notice how as soon as I unplugged it, it went off. The reason for that is because I pulled out the battery. You might be curious why I would remove the battery. And it's simple. This device, while you can load your games and whatnot through the USB slot to the computer, to access the SD card to, say, dump it or reflash it, you actually have to take the device apart to get to it, which isn't a big deal when you only have to do it once or twice, but when you're doing it 3 or 4 times in an afternoon to back up or test things, it becomes a bit of a tedious pain, and so I opted to kind of leave my device in a half-assembled state so I could get in and out of it much faster and save myself a lot of time. I will resolder the battery back in once I'm done. For now, though, it's just easier if I do it like this, personally. Also, these are a really nice touch. There's an upgrade for this coming as well. I'll be doing a video on that once I get it. There's a couple modifications that have been done. This is a prototype model, obviously, so you'll see a couple of changes before you get a more public release, we should say. Or shall say. Currently, I've still kept the Chinese in here. I do intend to change it to English, as I said earlier. But that's about it. Just a quick overview. Wanted to update you guys about the systems that have been added and what's going on with this. When you look at stuff like Game Boy Advance, it's very easy to see. I actually loaded Final Burn, but when you look at Game Boy Advance, it's really easy to see why these are necessary. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.